Hello class and Dr. Chong. This is Mauricio Flores. Since my last name starts with the letter F, I'm going to be going over the two prompts that intertwine with the first letter of my last name. So the first one is going to be, recall a time where you were a part of a team at work or at school. Did your team experience all of the stages of Tuckman's models? Explain. Do you think a team can skip over one of the stages? Why or why not? It's going to be forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. These are the sections within the Tuckman's models. Forming is everyone's skills, background, and interests, the project goals, the timeline, any rules or regulations. What each member is going to be playing, what the role is. Storming is when the initial excitement, the honeymoon, it goes away, the good graces run out. The reality and the weight of the complete of the project has now settled in. Norming, this is where things tend to settle down. Team can get into a groove of working together towards the common objective. Performing, this is where the team can hit its stride. Each member pretty much understands everyone's strengths and weaknesses, and they're familiar with each other. And joining is when the project ends. Team will disband, and they have reached the performing stage. Then there could be a sense of mourning if they've grown close. Now, I do remember being in a project in high school. It was with, I would say, like 4 people, and it was pretty funny because we were already kind of friendly in the class, so the project went smoothly. You weren't complete strangers. I will say that I've never heard of this model before. I really don't think it's the set standard that every group should follow. I mean, it's very intricate, makes a lot of sense, but I mean, you can definitely skip over any of these stages to have that solid ending to whatever project is being trying to be completed. But I would definitely say, if I had to choose one, it would definitely be performing. That's really the most important one, because if no stride is being hit, if there's no groove going on, if the people within the group don't understand each other, nothing's gonna get done. Now, there's always usually one person who's super smart in the group, very lucrative, very attention to detail, try to get the work done, take initiative. There's always that one person in the group, but most of the time, one person's not going to be able to do everything, and even if they're able to, they're not going to do it. They're going to need the support as well. So I would definitely say you can skip over it for the group to do well. You don't have to follow everything by the book, but I mean, some of it's pretty much common sense, understanding people's strengths and weaknesses. Storming, I mean, you're just acknowledging the initial excitement of the project, of the group. It's not really necessary to go through this to reach the end goal, but performing is definitely important. Now, for the last prompt, explain how problems in each one of the composition factors, team size, skills, and abilities, personality, and diversity could affect team success. Provided an example for each of the 4 composition factors. Now, for the group, team size is very important, because you don't want your group to be too big. You want it to be, like a normal size group, not too many people, so everything's not all over the place. Skills and abilities, you're going to have to realize everyone's skills and abilities. I mean, there's so many problems that go into this. You don't want a team size too big, like I said before. It could be a problem with skills and abilities, because sometimes when it's too diverse with the skills and abilities, a lot of problems go back and forth. Personality and diversity, I mean, if no one is understanding each other, no one wants to put in that energy to look past the personality and diversities that are within the group, because everyone's going to be different. It's not going to go anywhere. Everyone just needs to work together to get the project done, and it's that simple. Thank you, class.